Hey y'all, this is your K-pop auntie Carly, and we have another WANTEEZ. ATEEZ, WANTEEZ, episode number 9. Captions are on. Kitty cam is on. We have little Miss and Race having a lovely little cuddle back there again. Volume perfect. WANTEEZ. Health special. Okay. Today, ATEEZ does a total health checkup. Oh, God. Okay, here we go. The hospital was rented fully for this video. Okay, so Gangso-gu Total Health Checkup Center. So, in other words, hey, don't worry, we didn't interfere with anybody's actual medical care, except that they can't get any medical care because we're rented out the whole place. Just kidding.
어떻게요? 저희 인사해야 돼요?
Okay.
시작한 거예요?
Did we start? They don't even... Okay, so we already don't know what's going on. Should we say a greeting? Did we start? And you know being you know.
처음 받는 사람 있나?
Is this anybody's first time with a health checkup? I would hope they have had a health checkup at this time. What is Sunghwa doing? They're all... they're 20s. I guess it depends on how thorough of a health checkup they're doing. Right? Because just going to a doctor's for a doctor's visit doesn't mean that you're getting like the full workup type of deal, blood work and all that stuff. I had to do that stuff in my soccer days, and I haven't really done it since then, I don't think. Like the whole like blood workup type of like, I've had my blood done since then, but not like the full physical with all of the testing ever. Now, I did have to do some testing and stuff when I got my chauffeur's license for my job. I had to do that for some of the trucks. Not like a CDL, but they had, anyways, there was testing for that. That was the last time I did anything more than just, like, going into the doctor's office and filling out that extremely repetitious paperwork. I said I wanted a checkup as a group with all of us, so my dreams do come true. Was that Hongjung being facetious? Because... whose dream is it to get a health checkup with their buddies? I think that was facetious. Oh, Hongjung's been saying that. We should make time for a checkup before we go on tour. Okay. So this is before the tour they just did, I take it. On a fast, someone ate jelly.
아니, 어제부터 계속 위내시경 하는 건 좀 그렇다고 그러더니.
Since yesterday he's been saying that the stomach check was iffy.
오자마자 젤리 먹길래 이제.
Then he ate jelly as soon as we got here. What are they talking about?
누가 줬어? 좀 설명해 줘. 어떻게 됐는데?
Did someone give it to us? Tell you the truth, maybe.
젤리가 있길래.
Look at this. Saw a jelly the staff were eating them and just popped it in his mouth. And then stops as though he's, oops, hey, why would you lie? Seriously. You just unwrapped it. You're just full of lies. I'm a shiny crystal ball. Okay, so yeah, apparently they are doing blood work and stuff because you're not supposed to eat at that, you're supposed to fast so that what you eat doesn't really affect what you, was writing the examination sheet and it asked how many times I worked out in a week. They want the average. During Gorilla, I worked out so hard. So I know, but what did you write? I made an average in a year and then calculated it. Okay, but what did you write down? I calculated my year's average and wrote it. Okay, the question is how many times a week? Yeah, I calculated it all. He's so doing that on purpose. Minky is either doing that on purpose or he's really just that clueless. He's like, oh no, I calculated it. So how many times? Oh, I calculated it all. Yeah, totally. I did the math. How many times then? No, calculated it. Yeah, I figured it out.
몇 번이야 그래서?
How many times? Are you kidding me? How many times? 3 days, 3 times a week. Okay. That's extremely... For somebody who works out, that's extremely average. 3 times a week. Yeah, perfect.
민기야 아프시면 말자. 왜냐 우리 춤을
Just want to stay healthy and not get sick.
내가 언제
Because we dance, right? It's because we dance.
원래부터 지금까지 싸우고 있는 지야. 엄청 멋있는 래퍼였는데.
Since the beginning, I've created this image as such a cool rapper. This helps the stomach to slow down the movement. Why do we need a muscle shot for a sleep endoscopy? A muscle shot.
위내시경하는데 근육 주사는 왜 맞아? 오. 근육 빠지는 거예요? 안
This
되는데 나
muscle?
운동 열심히 하는데.
No, we haven't been working out so hard.
안 받았구나 여태까지.
어떻게 했어?
Okay, those are acupuncture balls. I wonder what they were playing with.
걔 이렇게 붙어? 우와. 아, 자석.
Sticks. It's a magnet. Spotted something.
아, 나 요즘에 진짜 운동
I haven't worked out in ages.
차겠다. 아, 나 이 형.
He's really driving me nuts.
아, 오랜만에 방송한다고.
It's because we're on camera.
아, 야.
That's the only doctor's office I've ever seen that has like a yoga mat.
안 되겠다.
I can't help myself. All right, time for a stretch.
형 누우면 진짜 안
Perfect.
돼.
이거 내기 할래? 허벅지.
You guys want to bet? Let's rub it on our thighs and see how many we can do.
우와 안 아파?
나는
Doesn't it hurt? It doesn't generally hurt. It kind of stretches stuff out. I never stretched like that until like after my athlete days. We never stretched like that. it's kind of like a new thing. I can't even stay still like that.
트레이너 선생님한테 들었는데.
Heard this from my trainer that having hard muscles isn't a good thing. It has to be squishy, like mine. So you don't have squishy muscles. You have squishy fat. Not nice. Hongjung is like so savage towards his own members. That is not nice. Not nice. But yeah, if you have a hard muscle, that means you are experiencing a cramp, or you're like actively flexing. Yeah, your muscles are like even in muscular people, you press on their muscles and it squishes. Like yeah.
내가 언제 이런 이미지가 됐지?
All right, first up, San.
사나 갈 때 표준어 써야 된다.
Make sure you use proper language in there. Is he saying don't be informal?
안녕하십니까.
Okay, Doctor of Internal Medicine, was it? Yeah, internal medicine, so
안녕하십니까.
as opposed to external medicine.
평소에 뭐
On a daily basis, did you have any discomfort? Not at all. No pain in your shoulders or joints? I think I'm good. Can I leave? San. That was it. I'm guessing they cut that like really short because it was not interesting or something. That was really short.
뭐야 이거 다 적고 있네?
They're all writing something. Yeah, they're probably doing those really repetitious sheets of they ask, do you have pain? Here. Have you had this, or that?
다 받았어 사나 검사? 뭐라셔 원장님이?
What did the doctor say? Did he say you're ugly? Death glare. That a boy. Why's the young gotta be so mean to San all the time? San is actually pretty nice about it too. Just death glares at him. Just death glares.
도망쳐.
Death glaring as he walks away while holding Soma.
아, 네, 감사합니다. 새해 복 많이 받으세요.
병원에서 장난치는 거 아니야.
Just don't fool around in the hospital.
쳐도 되지.
So, I mean, you can.
나 뭐하지? 나 뭐 해야 돼? 나 혈압 재야 돼?
Young's already done too? Okay.
가만히
Just to measure it.
운동 뭐 하고 싶은 운동 없어?
Any exercise you want to do?
방송에 나가야 될 거 아니야.
He needs to be on air.
방송인이다 진짜.
Such an entertainer, seriously. Yeah, I'm guessing Hongjung is trying to fill the silence here and get the content going. Gosh darn it. I want to try boxing.
복싱.
나는 펜싱.
Fencing for me.
내가 축구
I want to do that. I want to be a coach of a soccer team. Is that what soccer coaches look like? Is that it right there? Hey. I did not look like that when I was a soccer coach, and my soccer coaches did not look like that. Hey. Mingy's next. Mingy the jelly eater. You better not lie in there.
아까 얘기 들어보니까 금식을 제대로.
I heard that you didn't go through with your fasting. I saw a staff eating a jelly, and my hands couldn't resist.
이상은 없다고.
I heard it wasn't a big deal. Jelly is just like sugar water, so you don't have to be too worried. I was nervous. You know, well, having a lot of sugar in your system right before you do a blood draw isn't the best thing either. Maybe it was just a little jelly. Have you ever done endoscopy before?
해본 적 있어요.
I have.
그 오래 살고 싶어.
Why did you do it? Why did you do it? I want a long life. Okay, I have no idea what endoscopy is. Hang on. I am totally looking it up. Endoscopy. An endoscopy is a procedure used in medicine to look inside the body. The endoscopy procedure uses an endoscope to examine the interior of a hollow organ or cavity of the body. Unlike many other medical imaging techniques, endoscopies are inserted directly into the organ. There are many types of endoscopies. Please tell me it's not like a colonoscopy. I'm sure that... What organs are we looking at here, ATEEZ? We're doing an endoscopy? What is going on?
걱정돼가지고
혹시 모르니까 어릴 때부터.
Swear, you never know. I heard it's good to do when you're young.
밖에서 기다리세요.
감사합니다.
I've never had an endoscopy, and I don't particularly want one.
뭔 얘기했어? 말씀드렸어? 젤리 먹었어.
Did you tell him you ate the jelly? He already knew.
야 민기야 너 놀라봐. 너 뭐가 제일
Alright, what's worse? What's the worst for you? Let's do concentration.
내가 왜 이렇게 됐지? 야, 나
I really like this now. I work on music.
딱 집중해서 하는
I show
사람이야.
great
자,
concentration.
정신 집중. 1번.
Not concentration number one.
진짜 아프네.
Oh, is he doing acupuncture? You're supposed to... Yeah, I learned that recently watching Extraordinary Heroes did that. There's points, on the nerves on the hands, and they're supposed to relate to certain traits like concentration or certain parts of the body. And if you press on one, it really hurts. That means it's really bad. That means your concentration is really bad, for instance. Okay, let's try a different part. I have a lot of fatigue in my eyes. So I'm going for eye fatigue.
야, 너 눈이 안 좋나 보다.
You must have really bad eyes. 정어. You must have been here for a long time.
그냥 줄까?
Alright.
요즘에 약간 말이 자꾸 섞여서 나와. 하고 싶은
Recently,
말이
all of
많아.
my words get jumbled. I have a lot that I want to say.
녹음실에서
In the recording studio yesterday, I said
미스터 들어볼게. 이거 하고 싶은 말이 많으니까.
in the recording studio yesterday, he's talking really fast. I said, let's keep this one and let's mute it. Which is a contradiction, right? Let's keep it, but let's mute it.
들어볼게. 이거 계속 섞어서.
I kept saying these two. And then said, let's cute this. I'm guessing as opposed to let's cut this, let's cute this.
이렇게 얘기를 한 거야.
아, 나 어제
In the recording studio yesterday,
녹음하고
I recorded...
진짜 자기 할 것만.
Seriously, everyone has something different to say. Is Hongshun trying to get on topic or something? And it's like, guys, content.
하고서 안 들어.
Huh?
얘기해봐.
Keep talking. I recorded. He's kind of on topic. You're talking about studios. I recorded in the studio and then came outside to listen. Recorded, came out to listen.
그게 산만한 거
So
아니야?
are you just disorganized? Maybe I have bad ears too. Maybe.
아저씨 다녀오셨어요, 아저씨?
어제
괜찮으세요, 좀?
나쁘지 않네요.
Not bad.
얼마나 됐어요? 이번은 제가 작년 5월.
Okay, so it's how long have you been? Yeah, sometimes the translations are interesting here. When is the last time you were here? I came here last year's May. So. Somewhat.
갔다 올게.
해본 적 있으세요?
Have you done this before?
6월에
Last year, June. What did you check for? I did endoscopy. So he has also already done one of these. How was it? I heard I have a big stomach. So they went and looked in his stomach? Well, I like to eat, so I see. I love noodles and a lot of meat. Soda too. Isn't that pretty much 50% of all K-pop content is artists eating noodles, meat, and drinking soda? Yeah, you should hold back on those things. So eat just fruits and vegetables? I mean, that's noodles, meat, and soda. I mean, don't drink soda. Soda's bad for you. Just saying.
검사하기 전에
Anything you want to ask before we get started?
밖에서 기다리세요.
Okay, so yeah, this is just a preliminary
이거
thing.
좋다.
I'm not entirely sure what he's checking in on them with, but he's checking in with them before they actually get started.
밸런스 게임 한번 해볼게요.
Balance game? Songmi.
야, 민기가 하려고 내가 해볼게 그러면.
I'll do what Mingi was trying to do. Yo-sang, do you want a short and fancy life versus a long and bland life? I'll go with long and bland. I don't need fancy. Don't need fancy.
넌 짧고 굵게 살래, 길고 가늘게 살래.
And I'm already 40, so, I'm guessing that kind of qualifies as short, so I would rather stay alive for a while.
굵게. 나 짧고 굵게.
Same for me. Okay. They want short and fancy. Careful what you ask for. Like I said, I'm already 40. Is short mean I'm dead? It's like, you need a long and bland life. Atta boy, Mingy. Atta boy. And we have complainers. Wow. Wu Young and Hong Jung are... Just do your thing. Just do your... Blood pressure. Your blood pressure is way too high. It's because he moved.
이게 고혈압 나왔나 보다.
It's because y'all are tormenting him.
난 우리 중학교 선생님이 해주셨.
For me, what my middle school teacher said to me is my life's motto. When everyone eats jajangmyeon, I'm not even trying. And you eat, when everyone eats the one and you eat jampong alone, it doesn't mean you're special. Okay, that is totally Korean saying that I have no idea what it means. So, well, I'm guessing it means that if you are eating something that is different from everybody else, it doesn't make you special. Kind of like the... because you're not the one following the crowd, it doesn't make you special. I'm guessing that's kind of along the lines of it. But the one who taught to eat jampong isn't wrong either. Being able to express one's belief is a good thing. So okay, yeah, I think that is what it is, because sounds like, well, but you know, that one person eating just the one thing is expressing themselves. That's a good thing, as opposed to it like not being special, that you're the only one not eating everything else. But that belief sometimes held back, but it's a way of expression. My teacher is right. Wu Young. After we do the endoscopy, let's ask him when he's half asleep if he wants jajangmyeon or jambon. It's not what I meant. He's pushing one. The death stare is back. Wu Young really likes pestering San. Wear your shoes.
알았어, 줘봐. 내 거부터. 너도 내
Mine
거도
first.
있어.
Why is yours off too? It's okay, son. It's okay. Hung Jung's going in. Oh, Yo Song is going for his blood pressure. 117/72.
3.
Height thing? Huh. Interesting. I've never seen that before. I've only ever had the ones with a little metal thing that come out and press down on your head, and that's like it's all fancy and automatic. Can you see? What is it? Oh yeah, all those. Man, it's been a while since I've had my eyes checked too. These are actually functional, though. Reading glasses. I'll tell you. It's not because I'm old. I actually have such good eyesight that I'm a little bit better than 20/20, but because I'm a little bit farsighted, just enough farsighted that because of how much I read, both through college and through my profession, I used to get really bad headaches when I would read for extremely long periods of time because I was a history major, English minor. I read. Like, everything was reading. I had to read everything, and I actually took my schooling seriously and read everything that I was prescribed to read. Yeah, and I wound up getting, like, really bad headaches, so they prescribed me reading glasses so that focusing on things close up didn't stress my eyes out. Even though I could see perfectly fine, it stressed my eyes, so reading glasses. And I have them out because I am editing today. Can you turn on some music? You gonna play a song with his mouth? Look, I thought Uyong was gonna give him crap again. Doctor, could you provide a sedative for them? Sungwa's encouraging though. A national stretch. Instead of this one, do you know the 1,000-year health stretch? It's like Tai Chi. What's going on here?
필드 아세요?
Do you know this too? Is this a thing?
야, 물새 같은 거 있어. 아 진짜?
우영.
우영이 2m 13.
Woo-young is 2 meters 13 centimeters. I don't think so.
다리 길이만 170.
Their legs are 170 centimeters long. Woo-young's all leg. All leg.
상체 길이가 50.
His torso is 50.
혹시 덧셈 뺄셈을 못해갖고
내가 너보다 수학 잘해. 너 중학교
Better
때
at math than you. What was your math score in middle school?
나는 무조건 100점.
100, no matter what. I was like, scored perfect every time, no matter what. What?
나는 서울대학교
I was invited to SNU, and even went for a class. You've never been, huh? I don't know if that's true or if that is just him making stuff up on the spot. Raise the hand when you hear the sound. Okay, hearing check. This is familiar. All done. Just 2? What? When I had to do my hearing check for the chauffeur's license, it just kept going back and forth and changing and undulating and volume and like here, then here, then here, then here, then here again, then here, then... Just 2? That seems a little easy. Seems a little easy. Massaging of the feet. Very nice. Give me your feet. He's gonna do Yo-sung's feet. This feels weird. Sunghwa. Is he? Did he go up to meet it? Did he like whoop?
좋아요. 미쳤어요. 분량 챙기네. 그러니까 분량 챙기네.
Oh, he's trying hard for his part in the video.
선생님께서 잘생겼다고 칭찬받는
Did
줄
the nurse call anybody handsome?
동영상 받았더라.
근데
Kang-yo-sung did.
놀라지 말자.
Nice, nice.
기대도 안 했어.
난 기대했어.
그래서 안 되는 거야.
So sad. No food after 9 p.m. the night before. Who was over there laying down? Was that Woo-young?
금식 검사
Must
전날
fast from
저녁
9 p.m. the day
9시.
before.
저희 12시부터
We started fasting at 12 a.m.
11시
I ate
50분까지
until 11:30.
나
So what'd you eat? Ham with rice.
햄밥 맛있겠다.
Sounds yummy. At least 8 hours of fasting is okay. It's all good. Okay, we're good.
피 뽑는 거 많이
Does
아픈 거.
drawing blood hurt a lot? Not really. Not really. Like, no. I'm not fond of needles, but are you scared?
주사
When I
맞을
get a
때
shot,
내 두 눈으로
I
지켜봐.
look when it goes
그게
in.
더럽지 않아?
Doesn't that hurt less? No. I need to see if they put it in correctly.
관련을 한번 봐야 돼요. 제가
You'll know if they don't. Maybe it's because of my Maybe it's because of my bouncy flesh, because he has squishy muscles.
핏줄이 탱탱해서 그런지 이게 찌르면
But it
피한대요.
avoids the
이렇게
needles.
한다고 이렇게 막 안에 들어오면
Like this.
거짓말 안 하고 8
No lie, they poked it 8 times before.
그 링거 바늘에 진짜
That is, there are, yeah, some healthcare professionals are not very good at starting IVs. My husband is a paramedic, and he is very good at starting IVs. But he's been with, partners and with, like, around nurses and stuff that are crappy at it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm sure there are plenty who are great at it, but there are some out there that are like, never again will I let that person try to get a poke me. Nope. The IV needles are really big.
크신 거 알죠?
You know that, right?
링거 바늘이 크셔?
Is the needle big? Huge.
야, 쟤는 말 진짜 못한다.
He's so bad at talking. Yeah. I can be bad at talking.
또왜 한 번도
Why did you have to say that once again? Because Woo-young is brutal and apparently has hairy legs. What are you doing, What
언어 집게.
현대판 세종대왕
are you a magician with your words?
나만 그러는데? 핏줄 이렇게 피하는 거?
It's not only me though. The veins are avoiding. It avoids the needle.
나 이렇게 찌르면
It
피해.
moves when the needle comes
내가
in.
피하는 건 맞지? 내
핏줄이 이렇게.
Guess it's me. The vein escapes like this. Well, some people have kind of rolling veins. Yeah, some people are hard sticks because the veins roll a little bit. It's a thing. It is a thing.
한다고? 그러니까 얘 핏줄이 좀 탱글탱글.
So his veins are bouncy. I'm not sure if that's the right word. Squishy.
핏줄이
Squishy.
핏줄이
The vein itself has this like avoiding. It wants
나
to
진짜
avoid
TMI
it.
있어. 나 엉덩이
I have a needle TMI. Do you? I have a needle TMI. Once when I was getting my blood drawn, she goes in right here to draw it and just kind of move the needle a little bit to get it a little better like situated into the vein to kind of like get the needle up in the vein there a bit. And apparently I have really good blood pressure or refill capacity or whatever the heck it is because she moved it. My blood seriously shot like a freaking jet across feet. That's my blood TMI. Alright, I can't get a shot on my bum.
허리가 끊어질 때
It hurts like
그러면
nothing else.
엉덩이를 때리는 거.
So if I slap your butt,
허리도 아프겠네요.
does that hurt too? Well, I mean, it's not the funnest. It depends whether or not the nurse like gets a muscle or something. I've had shots in the butt too, and some have not been very fun, and some have been just fine. Hongjung is finished with basic checkup. All right.
홍진아 다 받았어요? 아 됐네.
All done.
뭐였나? 야너
Is this everyone? Your eyesight is 176 and 197. I have no idea what that means.
ATEEZ 마음을
In order to look into ATEEZ's hearts.
통찰력이 대박이네.
Your insight's crazy. Such a pro idol. Yeah. Oh man, I watched the last couple of logbooks over on Patreon. You gotta check out Patreon. I have a bunch of ATEEZ stuff over there. And yeah, he is definitely a pro when it comes to communicating with ATEEZ his love and affection.
수면 내시경은
For the sleep endoscopy, how long does it take for each person? So we're including recovery. Okay, so they are putting them to sleep in order to go take a look at whatever they're looking at. So the first person
사람이 먼저 깨서
can wake up first and do
그
things.
순서를 저희가
Shall we
정할까요?
set the order of that?
너대로 해.
아니야.
Order over
그
there.
순서를
I'm guessing they have it on the screen.
저희가
There's order.
정할까요?
Yeah, right there. Order on the screen. They already have it all set. Just follow that.
아니야.
No. Woo-young, let's not listen to the doctors. He just doesn't like it.
아
Just doesn't like his order. Just
하던 대로
like
늘
always.
정규서 따라서
Let's respect the elders and let them go first.
그러면
It's on the screen, dude. The doctors are gonna let you know. They're gonna call you.
이렇게 하자. 김홍중이랑
Alright, son, let's do this then. Hongjeong and Jungho does rock, paper, scissors and choose
최종랑
the order.
가입을 해서 정순우 갈지 역순우.
I like how San says, let's just respect the elders and let them go first, which means let's let Hongjeong and Sungwoo go first. And we're gonna be like, hey San, how about we do rock, paper, scissors? Just completely disregards him.
가위바위보.
And they go with him.
먼저 할래 나중에 할래. 먼저 하겠습니다.
First or later, he'll go first.
띵동.
We'll see.
아
We'll see.
갔다 와. 최종호님.
말 안 하지 않았어?
Did they say his name?
본인 띵동으로 들어가면 된대. 아 그래.
So he is X-ray. I've had X-rays before, and yeah, pretty sure never like that. He's just like leaning against something. What's? I don't know what the heck. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess that's new. I don't know. I've never leaned against something for an X-ray.
어디 부스 안에 들어.
It's over once you go into his
띵동.
booth. Yeah, I've done the booth ones.
진짜요?
그냥 이렇게 동그란 게 있으면 문 열고 들어가.
If there's a circle, go inside that and come out
하나
after 3
둘 셋 하고
seconds.
나온다.
Huh?
아 진짜?
I'm guessing there's a circle on the booth.
진짜
In the
의학
booth.
기술 발달했구나.
The medicine has advanced so much, right?
여기 통안에 들어가면 찍힌다고?
It's done if you go into a cylinder. Into a cylinder? That would be an MRI, right?
민기야 그거 알아? 요새는 피도
You know, Mingy, they don't use needles to draw blood these days. Yeah, they do. Nice try,
너무
son.
갔나?
Okay, all ready for
정우
sleep
씨.
endoscopy.
아 진짜 맞는 거야? 종아 너가 아픈 연기하니까 진짜 안 어울리긴 한다.
Jungho pretending to be sick doesn't suit him.
왜?
Swag. Yeah, totally swag right now. That in hospital pajamas with an IV and toting around his IV bag. They're gonna go see it. Oh, poor guy. Don't wake him.
했어?
I'm guessing he's all done. waking up after being sedated.
너는 딱 거기까지인 걸 지금 여기서 안 일어나네.
San is out. There's Mingy. Yeah, you gotta be careful filming people while sedated. I'm just, or coming out of sedation. I think the only time I was ever sedated was for my wisdom teeth. Was that right? Did they sedate me? Either way, I was coming out of something and I was apparently potty-mouthed. What was this? Hang on. What are we doing here? Is that blood pressure? Blood pressure results. Jungho, 120 over 71. Alright, I'm going to Google healthy range for blood pressure. A normal blood pressure level is less than 120 over 80, and we are 120 over 71. Bravo. All right. We even have a nice little chart here. So, normal, less than 120, and less than 80. Okay, elevated is 120 to 129 and still less than 80. High blood pressure, hypertension stage 1 is 130 to 139 or 80 to 89. Okay, I'm gonna guess they're all gonna be healthy. Alright, Songhua, 120 to 73. Nice, nice. You know, 108 to 72. Dang. That is quite a bit lower than all the other guys. So we are going lower, not higher. He's chill. You know, he's chill. Yosang, 117 to over 72. San, 126 over 74. So he's a little elevated. I can see, probably because he's Ouyang. I'm just saying. Probably Ouyang is his reason for a slightly elevated blood pressure. But he's well below on the other end, so it's not like a few points above is anything. Mingy, also 124 over 64, so slightly a little bit elevated, slightly. Ouyang, 114 over 73, and Jungho, 113 over 67. Alright, eyesight results. Hongju, I have no idea what these mean. Should I Google this too? Let me pause. This might take a hot second of Googling. Hang on. Okay, if this is correct, astigmatism is measured in diopters. A perfect eye with no astigmatism has 0 diopters. Most people have between 0.5 and 0.75 diopters in astigmatism. People with a measurement of 1.5 or more typically need contacts or eyeglasses to have clear vision. And I've never seen the, like, I'm familiar with the 20/20, which is, you know, the 20/20, 20/10, whatever, which is a measurement of farsighted and nearsighted, I believe, which is, you know, why the glasses. I have a little bit better than 20/20 vision, which means I would be a 1.5 at least, I would think. 1.5, 1.5, I'm guessing, is nearsighted and farsighted. So, if that is correct, Hongzhong needs glasses. And he wears glasses, doesn't he? Does he? I know that K-pop idols like wear the fake glasses quite a bit, but I think Hongzhong actually wears glasses. Yeah. I just paused myself instead of unpausing this. Songhua, 1.0 and 1.2. You know, 1.5 and 1.5. Oh, wow. Yosang, 1.5 and 1.2. Is this right, then? Is this the right thing that I found on my phone? They pretty much all need some sort of corrective... Well, not, like, need, but could use. Like, they're all a little bit elevated from the normal of not needing glasses. San, 1.5 with 1.5. Mingy, 1.2 and 1.2. Ouyang, 1.5 and 1.5. Jungho, 1.5 and 1.5. Okay, that can't be... I couldn't have found the... Like, let me know if you know better. Like, is 1.5... Yeah. Okay, if your number is between 0.25 and 2, you have mild farsightedness. If your number is 2.25 and 5, you have moderate farsightedness. Okay, so maybe it's normal? I don't know. From what I know, this means that they're all right on the brink of possibly needing prescriptions, or prescriptions being beneficial to their eyesight. Is that correct? Is that correct? Huh. Hearing test results. Every member normal, which I would actually be a little bit surprised of. Their in-ears must be really good because those concerts get freaking loud. that's yeah. But they are young still, so. All right. Well, I'm guessing, obviously, not even guessing, obviously we're not done with this yet. We are going to figure out about some of their internal organs? Is that... All right, next episode we will find out about their internal organs. We're about to get TMI on ATEEZ, that is for sure. In the meantime, I have more editing to do, so I'm going to put my glasses on so that I don't get headaches, and I am going to, yeah, I should think about eating something, but I'm not hungry. I've barely eaten today, I'm not hungry. You get like that sometimes too? Must be the juice. Say bye to the cats. Little Miss and Brace. Say bye. Say bye to me. Thank you for watching, and have yourselves a wonderful day.